But I guess that's enough rambling. I had a very great week. Got some. My boss was impressed with me at work, and we're almost done with Hacker's Memory, which I'm sad about because I actually really liked this game. This game was really, really good. And same thing, one of my coworkers likes Digimon, so I was like, dude, you gotta play this game. So it was amazing. Tier 3 it is? No, don't pay for it. Do not pay for my tier 3. I have nothing on there. I don't really know how long these quests are. And the thing with chapter 17, I'm aware that there is a point of no return in chapter 17, like at the end of it. So I don't know if I should complete the chapter today because I might still need to grind because the point of no return for the end of this chapter might be a bit crucial to grinding, but I think we'll see. I think I have enough like Digimon to complete the rest of the game, but I don't remember if I've picked up like all the necessary memories. But we're gonna do these quests and we'll see how long they take. If I can do them within 2 hours, but we'll see. Investigation start. And we saw Leomon. Uh-oh, is he gonna die at the end of this case? I swear. The client is Leomon. All contacts have been asked for details on the case. Also, sorry if I start coughing at any point. I was having a little bit of a coughing fit before stream, but it should be okay this time. Oh, there we go.
Oh, so you've taken my case. I need to help my friend. He's really not like this. Please help him. Sorry, I'm so shaken up. Oh, you need more details. My friend Leomon has lost his mind and is going on a rampage. He's a nice guy and a good friend. He'd never usually do something like this. I need you to bring him back to his senses. People could get hurt, or someone might even be forced to kill him.
Well, if anyone's gonna end up dying at the end of this case, it might be you, Leomon. Just saying, just saying. I was busy playing Sleuth with a friend I've gotten into the habit of spending time with lately. Wait. I was busy playing Sleuth with a friend I've got... Oh, I see. So you've been spending... Okay, I get you. I had to read that a second time. Oh, that's good, though. Like, making friendships through Digimon is the best. Grave got this for Leomon. We got the grave ready for him. He won't even have a grave. He'll just vanish into thin air.
I can't let that happen. I'll be waiting in Shibuya. Come quick.
I've been voicing most of the characters while they voice Aiba. I also have suffered voicing Jimmy Ken today. Jimmy Ken, I really wish I could match his energy. I've been thinking of maybe... Okay, I want to soundproof my room a little bit, just mostly because my brother's room is right next to mine and our walls are thin, so he can hear everything I'm saying. And he doesn't really mind, but I feel like that if I were to go too crazy, then he'd start complaining. But the thing is, my room is so nicely decorated that I feel like soundproofing it would just ruin everything. So, that's another thing. Wouldn't know any of you if not for Digimon. Exactly. Chat has been... I feel like I'm really glad I did start posting... I've talked about this before. I'm really glad I did post Digimon playthroughs when I did, because before I wasn't really sure about my content or even really my community very much. But after playing World Next Order, really solidified my community, really solidified my niche and the type of games that I really like to play, and also the type of chat that I want to interact with, which is good. So, yeah, everything was worth it. Basically, that one choice of like, do I play this game or not? Do I post it or not? All worth it. All worth it. Yeah, I was playing Helldivers on my PC, look at my phone, saw you started stream. Yeah, so a lot of my streams, if they're on weekdays, they're gonna be at around this time from now on, mostly just because I work full-time again. Digimon does a surprisingly good job of bringing together good and friendly community. Yeah, I haven't met a single toxic Digimon fan yet. I mean, I say yet because there's always toxic fans in every fandom or in every community. But so far, for the most part, I've just always met people who are excited to share the nostalgia and just share something that they love and grew up with. And I think that's a very great thing with the Digimon community, is that we can appreciate the old memories of Digimon and not have it be like in a tainted, toxic way, if that makes sense.
Leomon sounds desperate. I'll hurry to Shibuya.
Digimon does. Oh, I already read that one. I've only met people with wrong opinions about season 5. What do you mean by wrong opinions? Gotta be more specific. Because I, for the most part, like season 5 up until like the end arc. The end is where I think the show really falls off. But up until like I think it's when they return to the human world after going to the digital world. I think that's when the show kind of falls off, when they go back to the human world. But I like it for the most part. If I was great, yeah, I think it's really good. If you don't like punching Digimon, I can't be friends with you. I mean, only Marcus does that, really. Where is Leomon? I don't see him. He told me exactly where he was in Shibuya, and then, oops, I forgot that these guys are here. I think it was definitely not the best, though. I really feel like towards the end, they really started kind of, they threw Yoshi kind of off to the side for no reason. Like, she's supposed to be part of the main 3, but she ended up feeling like a side character after one point. And that was kind of disappointing. And same thing with the kid. What was the kid's name? I don't remember. He also had a really strong introduction and really good start. And same thing, he ended up being treated like a side character. And at some point, they just completely focused on Marcus and... What was the other guy's name? Marcus and the other guy. And it felt like they were trying to replicate a Tai and Matt, which didn't really work out. Hold on, I think I have to be invisible here. Yoshi. Yeah, in the English dub, they called her Yoshi. From what I remember. Yeah, that Marcus thing with Falcomon was my favorite that season. Falcomon was great. Keenan, that was his name. Yeah, Keenan. Keenan had a really strong start, and I wanted to see him, like, have, like, I guess, like, a Ken moment, like, Ken in season 2 moment, which he kind of got it, but not really, if that makes sense. Keenan or Ikuto for Japanese. Thomas, that was his name. Yeah, Marcus and Thomas. Also, like, I don't know. The ending just wasn't... It just didn't really feel very well thought out, I guess. I got up to grab some water bottles and suddenly there's, like, 4 more comments about season 5. Yeah, we're discussing, like, how season 5 was good until the very end, basically.
There you are. Let's go to War Gromon.
Oh, I can't do the deep voice all of a sudden. Must have missed some conversation. Yeah, I was basically explaining how Yoshi and Keenan were kind of pushed off to the side and they try to focus on Marcus and Thomas, and then I was a bit disappointed in that. First tell me everything, sir.
Oh, sorry. I'm still shaken up. How it happened, right? War Gromon and I live with some other Digimon. After we were dragged into this world, we stuck together and lived in relative peace. But one day, an Arcadiamon attacked us out of the blue. It absorbed everyone except War Gromon and me. After that, War Gromon trained hard in the hope of getting revenge one day. As a result, he digivolved into Megidramon and lost his mind.
Megidramon!
I want him to change back to War Gromon. I can't lose my last surviving friend.
Honestly, my own thoughts about season 5 was that it's alright. I could enjoy it a lot more than I did as a kid. I definitely did enjoy season 5 more as an adult than as a kid. Mostly because I remember as a kid, I watched the first 5 seasons like back to back. So by the time I got to season 5, I was like, man, this is nothing like season 1 or season 2. I miss the old cast. Everything's too different. And that's why I didn't like season 5 when I was younger. But as an adult, as someone who now appreciates different directions, like writers taking things in different directions for different seasons, I think season 5 is pretty good until the end. Basically. Mario Rising Yoshi into battle. For whatever reason, when I was like, I don't know, some 10 years old watching the show, I just couldn't get into it. It definitely... I can understand why. Why it probably didn't appeal as much. But also, because like, I don't really think season 5 beats any of the previous seasons. But I think it holds up for the most part. Writing. Frontier's best opening though. I have a lot of nostalgia for the seasons 1 through 3 opening, mostly just because I really like the techno. I like techno EDM music, so I really like the remix that they did. Like, sure, the lyrics are like whatever, but I really like the instrumental for it. No way, I was probably more like 7, 8, because it came out in the for 2006, 2007. Starina, you just doxed your age to me. Now I know exactly how old you are. Yeah, better than stuck with same character for 20 years, Ash Ketchum. I mean, Pokemon had its reason for keeping Ash Ketchum, and I'd rather not get into that, but they're different things. They're different things. And in case I think my little brain just couldn't be bothered with the police drama part of it. That's right. I forgot about the police drama. That's the one part that I kind of forgot about. By the time season 5 came out, I had grown out of Digimon age, and then a decade later, I grew into it again. Yeah, I had my phase where I grew out of cartoons. Well, I was into cartoons, grew out of cartoons, and then got back into them. I think I was gonna say what the last thing I watched was, but that might also dox my age potentially. So. Nighttime Crypta is roughed up by old bones. Lele, welcome, welcome. Lele, we're talking about season 5. Drop your thoughts.
Thank you. Let's find him. He's around here somewhere.
I feel like I'm going too raspy for Leomon. Like the first few episodes of season 5, and they were very Monster of the Week. Yeah, I normally don't like Monster of the Week stuff, which was kind of like why I struggled to like Ghost Game. But in season 5, it felt different because this is really the first time we were seeing Digimon's impact on the human world in terms of like as a living, no, not a living, like a lifestyle kind of thing. In season 5, like Digimon appearing, them taking care of it, and then sending it back. I thought that was very interesting, so I didn't mind the Monster of the Week stuff. Ghost Game was a different story. I didn't like Ghost Game, but in any case, yeah, it really does feel like almost everyone goes through this whole love-hate love cycle with cartoons and animated shows. I think it's just society tells us that cartoons are for young kids, and then so we feel like we what was I supposed to do, guys? I was not paying attention. I was not paying attention. Where am I? Oh. What is this quest called? Am I supposed to go inside? We're going to the subway over there? Oh, gotcha. Ah, fudge. This subway? In here. Okay. I think we're going into the subway. Is that Leomon? I hope nothing bad happens to him. He'll never catch a break. He will never catch a break. Never ever. I enjoyed Data Squad because we got Leomon online, if something else. Marcus decking Digimon was comical. You know, it's funny. Every single guy I've ever met that watched Digimon Season 5 as a kid, they always say their favorite thing was that Marcus punches the Digimon. Every single guy I've ever met. Every single guy. And that's just interesting for me to hear, that their favorite part was Marcus punching Digimon. Not my favorite season, but it wasn't bad per se. Yeah, I don't think it was a bad season. It's not one of the better ones, that's for sure. It doesn't beat seasons 1 through 3, for sure. But it's not a horrible season. So disappointed by how sidelined Yoshino was. Exactly. Honestly, that checks out. As a guy, I disagree. Yuki, you're the first one. Congrats. Well, what else is better than throwing hands with a Digimon? The power of friendship. Okay, there's a lot of things here. Is this the correct subway station, or is I supposed to go into the other one? I'm sorry, Marcus was not my favorite part. Punching monsters was not my... Wait. Was not my favorite... Not my favorite part. Punching monsters was not my... Falcomer. That's my... You wanna type that, Lonnie? Falcon. I really like Frontiers. I love the thought of being a Digimon as a kid. I thought that was interesting, yeah. I think Frontiers has a very interesting concept. However, I don't think that the narrative they wrote for the show ended up melding well with the concept, I guess. It definitely felt like that there was a gap in season 4. like when you take away the relationship between the Digidestin and the Digimon, you have to replace that with something else that's more emotionally appealing, and they didn't really have that in season 4. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Fun fact, by the way, Yoshino kept her full original name for the English dub, but they frequently had characters referred as Yoshi for short. Yeah, I do remember that. I rewatched season 5 pretty recently. I think it was last year. Also, as a shonen fan, till I die, I loved burst mode too. It really fit the power vibe, but the burst modes looked sweet. Oh yeah, the burst modes were great. I thought that was very cool, and I'm glad that they add that in season 5. Shine Greymon is just my favorite Agumon easily. Shine Greymon looks cool. I think I prefer the Shine Greymon line, or I guess Geo Greymon line technically, to the original. Subi. Guys, am I going the right way? This place is so big. I got a notification on my laptop. I'm so behind on chat. At least she got treated somewhat better than Izumi/Zoe. Zoe, I stopped really caring about Zoe after some time. Actually, I kind of stopped caring about most of the main cast in season 4 after a certain time, because it just didn't really feel like they were developing very well. Frontiers opening slaps too. Yes, Eyeless likes to play it sometimes. Oh yeah, but burst mode was really cool as a concept. Frontiers just got tiring to watch at a certain point. I stayed for the end, but it just felt a slog, to be honest. A shame since I had an interesting concept. I heard, I think I've talked about this on stream before, but the reason why I felt that season 4 was a slog at the end was because it would feel like they would put the characters in situations where they would develop. Ooh. And let's watch this first. So I felt like that they would put them in situations that were great opportunities for them to develop as their characters, but then they would put them in a new situation and then revert the character like back to how they were before. Oh, it's not playing. Oh no. It's not playing. Oh no, why didn't it play? Oh no. I'm so sorry about that. Why did it not? Wait, I heard it on my laptop end, but it didn't play on stream. What? Hey, oh my god, I'm so sorry that it didn't play. What the heck? Huh? That's so weird, because I heard it on my end, but it the bars didn't go up on stream. You guys didn't hear the opening right now, did you? Let me catch up on chat. Yeah, it's 100% true. Izumi/Zoe got absolutely thrown in the trash by her own season quite frequently. They did her dirty. That's all I can really say. Shine Greymon was cool, but with how much new and cool stuff we got, I wish we would have gotten a new line. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Falcomon was my favorite. I really didn't care about Marcus punching a Digimon, but seeing in Roll Knight, that was cool. Falcomon was same thing, also very underutilized. Anything related to Yoshi or Keenan was underutilized. Raymon is also sick. Yep. No, I'm not paying attention to the main Digimon conversations here. Shine Greymon head just look weird. Oh my god, I'm so behind on chat. The little kid needed to learn how to stop being a wuss like 5 times, Keenan. I mean, think about it. He is a kid. He is a kid who's afraid of humans and wouldn't really engage too much in battle. I'm sure it makes sense for him to be nervous. Where Beelzemon to fist Leomon. Oh, I forgot. That's right. We did acquire a Beelzemon in a previous quest, but we can't use him for only in a what is it called? The squad stuff. Good to know we found our way despite getting a little lost. Don't like mazes in gaming. I was also just not really paying attention to where I was going or the direction I was walking in. Frontier really felt like the main duo show after a certain point, and they kind of just left the other 4 kids by the wayside. Yeah. It feels like they, after some time, Digimon would just kind of focus on a certain duo or a certain character towards the end, and it's like, that's not a bad thing, but that's not what I would want. Like, what's the whole point of having so many main characters if you're only just gonna focus on 2 and everyone else is just gonna be like, whatever. No, nope, way worse than this one with and tie. Nope, didn't hear it. Did you lower the volume on stream? And for some reason, so let's record. No, like my volumes are perfect, are like where they always be. I haven't messed with them. Let me play a note. Why is it not working? All my setup is fine. I don't understand. Tomoki? Oh, you mean the new kid who comes later? Oh no, Tommy. Oh, the little kid. I see. You know, it's technically a cave. Stream scuff. Anyway, talking a little more about season 4, I do get the feeling that they might have had too big a cast with them having 5 kids. It does kind of feel like they didn't really need to have as many kids as they did. Mostly just because they weren't utilizing them. That's probably why I felt that way. I should do that before I use bits. I know, I'm so sorry, Eyeless. I don't know how to... I don't know if we can... refund bits. But to make it up, Eyeless, I will think of something. I don't know. I don't know. What do you want? Then again, didn't Adventure have more to begin with? Adventure had more kids, but they utilized them much better. They wrote better plots for them. I feel like they could have done season 3 as a trio, but I didn't write the show. I mean, season 3 was mostly a trio. Yeah, no, but the original Adventure had a bigger cast. Or, oh, season 4, okay, I see. Yeah, season 4 could have been a trio. But maybe it was the premiere for season 4 that made the cast feel like it was too wide. I don't know. I don't know, I don't have any thoughts on that. Adventure managed to handle the cast well. Frontier, they didn't try. Like I said, they just weren't good at writing. Season 4, I don't know who wrote that show, but they just didn't. They lost the element of what Digimon was. If you're gonna take out the Digimon, write in better plot lines, and that's not what they did. Sadly. Thank you for the headbats. No bits, unfortunately, can't be refunded. Want some good entertaining streams? Are you saying my streams aren't normally entertaining? Is that what you're saying? My streams aren't normally entertaining? I hate you all. If we weren't only streaming for half an hour, I really would have ended it. Out of curiosity, have you decided on the next game to play? Yeah, I'll answer that question after we get through this cutscene because Leomon has been staring at me this whole time and it's kind of menacingly. Want to keep them in their good quality? I'll answer that right after this cutscene, like while we do the battles.
Hey, do you remember who I am?
Oh my god, what happened to my voice there?
Calm down, this isn't like you. Please, listen to me. It's no use. He won't listen.
They want over there be like, eye, lip, eye. Exactly. Have a Snicker. The candy?
There's no other choice. We need to bring him under control first. Here he comes.
Okay, so my next game I have planned. I'm planning on, as always, I will keep a Digimon game constantly on the channel. So for sure I will introduce a new Digimon playthrough to the stream. I'm probably gonna put up another poll because the last time I did this, we still had less people watching stream, and I think we have more people. We have a lot more subscribers now than the last time I did the poll. But I'm gonna put up a poll for either Digimon Dawn Dusk or Digimon Redigitize. And then you guys can all vote for which one of those you want to see. And in addition to that, I want to play one of the games that you guys funded for me on my birthday. Okay, wait, this season fire's type. I need to swap some people. Okay, we need to do this. Can I call Digimon? He's only champion. Oh, not champion, ultimate. Maybe I'll do Kuro? One of the games that Lele or Eyeless funded on stream, I probably will do a poll for that one too, just in case, because you never know, I guess, what people in the community want to see first. So I'm gonna put up 2 separate polls, I guess, of which of those options to go, because I think I'm still gonna have to do maybe 2 streams a week for a while. I'm very behind on my Nier playthrough. I haven't picked up the game in almost a month, so and I don't want to be I don't like being that player who starts the game and then never finishes it, so I need to get back on that. So I think I'm gonna have 3 playthroughs on the channel going. Nier, which is gonna be like my personal recording playthrough, which I will just play whenever I have free time, and then I will stream a Digimon game and then one of the birthday games. Gonna take a break from talking Digimon shows and plus enjoy my food because I got some. Yay! You got some food. I ate right before stream too, I made sure. Can I vote for not Digimon World 2? You don't want me to play Digimon World 2? Is it a bad game? I want to see whatever Crypta enjoys. I'm fine with playing either. Like, whether it's Tales of or Trails in, either or. I want to play both. It's just the deciding factor of which one goes first, which I'll let the community choose. Eyeless, what is wrong? Why is your health going down so fast? What happened to you being MVP? Oh wait, that's right. It was stolen by Yuki. I need to get bribing people to vote for Trails then. Do what you must, sir. Do what you must. Have you done Lost Evolution on the channel? I have done Lost Evolution on the channel. It was the last one I played, actually. Digimon Story Lost Evolution. Yeah, it was the one I played before this. It's all on the channel. The entire playthrough is there. I voice acted the whole thing too, which was fun. Because you can heal. I guess that's true. You can't heal like I do. That's true, but these days I don't need healing anymore. Yeah, I'm the favorite now. Yuki, I don't know. I don't think I'll be taking Yuki out of my party unless I'm fighting data types. That's the only time I'm taking Yuki out of the party. I streamed Digimon 2. I gave myself infinite bits. I leveled up after every fight no matter what, and I didn't finish. And it's like at 36 hours in the playthrough. So you said, so basically you're saying even if you mod the game, it's still not fun, is what you're saying? I just looked it up. Guess I'm watching that as I replay Lost Evolution then. Yay! Digimon World 2 is hell? Oh, so it seems like there's multiple people who feel that way about World 2. Okay, I guess I'll keep that a note to myself. Don't ever play Digimon World 2. I know, I think, was it Digimon World 3? People, I think y'all were saying was really good. But Digimon World 2, interesting. The premise is sick. I love the dungeon crawling aspect. But God, is it just one of the games of all time? Is it one of those games that really shows its age, I guess? Is that what it is? I might try to play Digimon World 3. It's backtracky but pretty fun. Oh, backtracky. Okay. Yeah, I remember as Digimon World 3, people were saying was good. But I remember the games that are the easiest for me to access at the moment are Redigitize and Dawn or Dusk. So that's what we're gonna be playing next, just because those are, I can get my hands on those much easier. Definitely World 3 is on the list for sure. World 2, the dungeon crawl sucks. Ooh, that doesn't sound fun. Yeah, dungeons can be much.
Looks like he stopped moving. Okay, now's our chance. Change back to your old self.
Okay, I can't do the deep voice today.
We can live together again, just like we used to.
He's gonna knife Leomon through the chest. Watch, watch, watch. I'm calling it.
It's not working. He's just gonna start running amok again.
I hope we get a cutscene. I mean, we just got a cutscene for the PNGtuber though, but it would be funny if we get a cutscene to see PNGtuber stabbing Leomon. I see you play Dust if it gets a vote because it has Lunamon, sorry. I was gonna let chat vote on it if Dawn Dusk ended up winning over Redigitize. I was gonna have chat vote on it again, of which one that they would prefer. But I mean, obviously I do like Leomon, but I will go with whatever. So the thing with me and my content is I like to cater what I do to my community, because I feel like I would rather play something that my community loves. And same thing as well. I enjoy playing a game that I know other people love and enjoy. So I like to let my chat decide what I do. And I have like that's how I prefer. Like it's not like me catering or no, not catering. It's not like me like letting my chat force me or anything. Like I'm not forced at all. Like I actively tell my chat, tell me what to play next. What should I do, basically? And I feel like you guys appreciate that too as well. So I was just gonna let chat choose which of the two versions if it ended up winning, basically. Dusk. We have two Dusk votes. You have a vehicle and every step takes power and your limited amount of energy steps? Ew. Why would they limit that? That doesn't make sense. Why would they limit how much you can move? It's Digimon World 2003 over 3. It is the same game except they balanced OP stuff and gave it a post-game. Oh, that is a good note. That's correct. I believe you have told me about this in the past, Ilis, like a year ago. You're right. That is true. If I can get my hands on Digimon World 2003, that is. If I can manage to get that. But that is a good note that I will save for myself in the future. I get the sense if it comes to it, the community will vote Dusk. Maybe. I've heard a lot more preference for Dusk in the overall community, but in a niche community like mine, who knows? Dawn could end up overtaking it. So every Digimon is level capped at a certain point unless you DNA Digivolve them, and it's possible to DNA Digivolve and still not get very far and then grind up. And recruiting Digimon is expensive and pure RNG. Oh my god, is it like... I always hate RNG when it comes to leveling up. This is my biggest issue with Genshin Impact is the RNG on the artifacts of all things. Nah. So yeah, that sounds annoying. And the battle animations are super, super slow and can't be skipped. I think one of you guys in chat told me about that. How the animations are super slow. And even with a fully upgraded tank, you still get stuck in a bad spot after leave. So basically, they just made a bad game. Like they didn't even try. They just made the game bad. It feels like they wanted to make it challenging, but instead of making it challenging, they just made it unlikable. Like they just made it too stressful and too unlikable is what I'm getting. I mean, I know I'd vote for Dusk anyway. I guess that's true. Twister. Oh, welcome to first time to the stream, Twister. Welcome. Hey, I'm here from YouTube. Finally got to catch a stream. Thank you so much for discovering me through my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. Since this is your first time, I'll do just a mini introduction, even though you're most likely familiar with me. But my name is Crypta Agate. I'm an apothecary VTuber. I have a debut planned for the near future, so look forward to that. I mostly like to play JRPGs. Such as Xenoblade and Persona franchise are my two personal favorites, but as you can see here, I also am playing Digimon because I am a huge Digimon fan, and I also love to voice act any unvoiced lines in the games because I just feel like that adds much more elements to the playthrough, and it adds more fun for both me and chat. And I'm also a completionist, so I try to 100% almost every game I play if I like it. And let's see, that is about it. Hope you stick around. Thank you so much. My chat is very active as always. We're always chatting. We're always talking about 11 Digimon, and everyone is always super down to make new friends in the community. So I hope you enjoy your stay. Everyone treat Twister very nicely. Don't scare him off. I'm looking at you, Ilis. Don't scare off Twister. Ilis will convince you to join his friendship cult. It's not a cult, I'm just kidding. Digimon World 2 is a super cool idea, but it's just so poorly done. So good idea, poor execution, basically. Makes sense. Do you think they would ever redo it? Probably not, huh? It's probably not popular enough. Welcome to the stream, Twister. Hey, welcome, Twister. Feel free to either chat or lurk, whichever you prefer, but just know that whichever you choose, you're gonna have a great time.
What can we do?
Telling this isn't the way to true strength, to just reverting to Digi-Egg. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? That doesn't make sense to me.
True. Strength. That's right. I understand your thirst for revenge, but you can't let it consume you. Doing this will bring our friends back. Our friends? Maybe they wouldn't want me to be like this. Digimon! No, they wouldn't want this.
Oh, is he gonna nuke himself?
They weren't like that. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I cannot do my Leomon voice today. It's not turning out well. Oh gosh, paragraph. So to recruit a Digimon, you shoot a present at them. Even if you buy the best presents, they can still choose to just not accept it. So you might waste like 3,000 bits by them just not accepting the present as it walks towards you. And even if you max out the heart above their heads before the fight, it maxes out 80%. So even shooting 8,000 bits worth of presents and beating the Digimon in battle, there's still a chance it just walks off. So it's like playing the lottery, basically. You're wasting so much money for almost a very little guarantee. You shouldn't tell them about the cult, but forgot the chance to indoctrinate them. Nah, I gotta warn everybody. I gotta warn them. Reverting into Digi-Egg sounds like a very harsh way to perform a hard reset. Exactly, I was like, I don't think we should force him to go back into a Digi-Egg. Like, what's that gonna do? That's probably just gonna make him angry. I would love to see a Digimon World 2 remake or even a sequel that's just vastly improved, like a next order for Digimon World 2. I did see how like the Digimon Twitter, oops, I did not mean to press the button, was putting promotions on how that their 3 games, World Next Order, Cyber Sleuth / Hacker's Memory, and Survive were on sale. Cause I think it was like, I saw it on Twitter. It was like a special promotion they were doing. So just like, okay, they're putting a lot of stress on the games. Does that mean that they plan to remaster more? I would like to see that.
Yeah, you idiot. Don't do anything like that ever again.
I can't do Leomon. I don't know why I can't do it today.
Thirst for revenge only gives rise to negative strength. Our friends wouldn't want that. I won't let my desire for revenge consume me. That's not the type of strength I want. Exactly. Now we can finally get back to our old life.
This is going too well. I'm waiting for it. I also don't mind there being new games. I definitely think they should do a new game. However, I think my guess of what Bandai's doing right now is they're probably reevaluating what they want to do with the Digimon games, because Survive was a hit or miss for a lot of people. So I think what they could be doing is they're strategizing what type of Digimon game they should do next. Because with Survive, they took a risk, and the risk partially paid off. I think the storytelling was good. Gameplay was not fun, but it wasn't a terrible game. But I feel like that they might be thinking like, what direction do we want to take Digimon next? Now that Survive was kind of like a half fail, like half flop, half success, basically. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Any Digicon, especially games, would be welcome. The drip feed of content over the years hurts. I know. I mean, they're doing good with the card game stuff, so, and I need to start getting into that. I've been told I need to probably understand a little bit of how to play the card game before I read some of the new Liberator, I think it was, but I'll try my best to study up on that. A new RPG in the style of Hacker's Memory. Yes, they need to do more games like Hacker's Memory / Cyber Sleuth, but Hacker's Memory is much better than Cyber Sleuth for sure. I really think Hacker's Memory is my favorite. And I have not played a lot of Digimon games, and I feel like it's gonna be really hard to top Hacker's Memory because I really like this game. This game's really good. Cults are like a book club, right? Comparing cults to a book club? Damn. I mean, some book clubs can be pretty intense. I guess that's true. Just a casual, normal book club. The story in Survive was exquisite in it, and a tactics Digimon game would be awesome, but Survive fell short of it. I feel like they could try again with the tactics. They just need to make it better, because what they put out was not good. I feel like it wouldn't I don't think it would be a bad idea to make another game that's kind of like Survive. I think they just need to pace a little bit more. There was some pacing issues, not a lot, but there was a couple of pacing issues here and there. And then just do something better with the combat. Like, in Digimon Survive was the first Digimon game I played where I didn't really feel the need to even really collect Digimon, which kind of sucks, because that's also a great thing about Digimon. Is like, you want to collect Digimon, you want to Digivolve them, you want to get them. And I didn't really feel that with Digimon Survive. Yeah. The CCC, Campers Crypta Cult. Hey, that's actually a pretty good name. Hands off to you, Yuki. That was a good one. Let's see. Hacker Sleuth. I said Hacker Sleuth. But it wasn't the point of it being a VN, of course. Yeah, I mean, I think I wouldn't have mind if Survive was just a full visual novel. No gameplay. I don't think I would have actually mind that. But it's because they decided to include the combat that I was like, okay, is this really necessary? You know what I mean? Slow pacing, also G1-2. Opening show is beautiful. Photo was back in the day. I'm gonna have to look at that because I have actually not seen it. Digimon 2 opening was so cool. I love 3's opening too. Same for. Oh no, the sounds are not playing. Yeah, I don't know why. My note of sounds are broken. I'm gonna try to figure out why that is at some point. But thank you, Ilis, for resubscribing. For tier 2, they subscribe for 15 months. I promise I will work on those Lunamon emotes just for you. But I had a weird pause there. Hope my internet isn't giving out. Uh-oh. Opening for trailers for World 2 and 3 were beautiful.
Start again? As long as we're together, I'm sure we'll be able to achieve true strength. Right. Let's get strong together. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, Wargrowlmon, I hate to break it to you, but you're partnering with a Leomon. You know, I've been staring at Leomon's biceps. Those veins kind of bother me. Like, why do they look like that? Ugh, I don't like veiny muscles.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Thanks for your help. Words can't express how grateful I am. So please, call me anytime you need my help. I'll be right there.
Oh, does that mean we should use Leomon for the next capture section? Wow, we chit-chatted so much it took us an hour to complete that, but I don't mind. I love chit-chatting. Honestly, I think Crypta Survive as just a VN would have been sick. Yeah, I think if they had just focused on the visual novel aspect, it would have been fine. But I think it's because the fights felt very, I don't know. I don't think a tactics game worked for like such a dark plot, if that makes sense. Like the tactics style felt kind of, because everyone was kind of drawn as like a chibi, right? All the Digimon drawn as little chibis, and they would make like cute little like what do you call it, attack commands as they were fighting, and it just didn't really feel like the overall vibe of the way that they did the tactics really suited the situations, I think. I don't know if that's just me, but yeah. Leomon and gym. He's the whole gym. He's just a walking gym. My resub was at such an awkward time of the month, so I updated at a much better day. An awkward time of the month. Oof. Sorry that you're getting cramps, Silas. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, tactic game for Dark Story, not that great. I think it could have worked. But the style that they did it was just whatever. Especially since the tactics were so easy. Like, I was full on expecting something like Fire Emblem. I think Fire Emblem does tactic style really well. So when it didn't really give that, I was like I think Fire Emblem does a good job of the tactics. Like, when it gets serious, it can be serious. Like, the tactic style can match that energy. And it just didn't really feel like that in Survive. It felt like it was kind of goofy the entire time, I guess. No, I don't know if goofy is the right word. I didn't feel stressed, or it didn't feel like the fight was part of the story, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. But I need to sleep because 6:30 comes early. Have a great stream. I'll be around as much as I can. Lele, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. Everyone, you guys also should check out Lele. He streams as well. I can never catch anybody's streams. It's not just Lele's, anybody's. But you guys should all check him well. I think his community is familiar with me because he raids me from time to time. Go check out Lele and subscribe to him. Or not subscribe. Follow. We're on Twitch if you haven't already. Bye, Lele. See ya. It's a case from Chitose. It sounds serious. I better hurry to his room. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Chitose technically hasn't been released yet. He snuck out one time. Mr. Imai, how many times do I have to yell you? Have to tell you? A typo. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm just walking down the corridor. Don't make much of a big deal out of it. You worry too much. I'm responsible for the safety of my patients. You never listen. Oh, Kiske. You took my case? Thanks. Why did you put a case on the screen? Are you gonna pay me? The money? Well, that money's just gonna go straight to Hootie Building, so I mean, no reason to do a case. Are you Mr. Imai's friend? Please, tell him. He needs rest, but he keeps leaving his room. Oh, that's why he put the case. Maybe he doesn't have direct contact with us, I guess. I appreciate you. I'm on a short break right now, but it means a lot. Miss you. Oh, of course, Lele. I appreciate you all too. You've also helped support the channel a lot, Lele. So of course, I will give that support back to you as well where I can. From Hootie coffers to Hootie. Wait, Hootie coffers to Hootie coffers. Yeah. Okay. He needs rest, but he keeps leaving his room. Now go back to bed at once. You sound like his mom. Not this time. Look. An exit pass? How did you get that? And it's been signed by my doctor. Though it pains me to leave you, I have to go with this guy. You know, it's been so long since we've seen Chitose, I really don't remember the voice I gave him in the past. But I think I have something similar. Well, if your doctor says it's okay, but promise me. Be back exactly on time, not a minute later. She's nice, isn't she? There's my nurse. I think I'll find out what she likes and then ask her out once they discharge me. What about that girl you have a crush on back at Hootie, huh? The part-timer? You forget about her so fast? Damn, bro. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm telling Yuri. No, please don't. I won't do anything. Kiske, I'm begging you. You got a crush on any pretty girls? Dude's lonely, you can tell. I'll tell you about the case when we arrive. Just take me to Eden for now. It's best we don't use the hospital's Eden spot, and Erica's room isn't an option. The Nakano Eden spot is the closest one to here. Take me there. Okay, here's fine. Thanks. You log into Eden too. I'll be waiting at Junk Plaza. Isn't that where you got nuked from? What's it? Nokia? I'll tell you about the case when I get there. Oh yeah, make sure you're well prepared before you come. Or no, was it the playground where she kidnapped him? One of the two. Okay. I love how he's just standing here. Wait, he's logged into Eden. That means I can do whatever I want to him. I think we probably need to go to the Digilab and refill some of our SP and stuff. Same place? Oh. I'm so rich. Oh, let me sell stuff. Sorry, I'm yawning. It's evening time, guys. I go to sleep in like an hour. Crypta has an old person bedtime now. I go to bed like 9:30. Wait, am I on sell? I am, okay. Did I not get any, I guess I did, okay. Oh, I do. Yeah, figure mushroom. Ooh. I've been neglecting my farm. There's like nobody in that farm. I mean, I technically don't need any new Digimon. A granny Crypta need her rest. Yeah, I'm a granny now. I wake up at 5 a.m. nowadays. Wake up at 5 a.m. so gotta go to bed at like 9:30. Okay. Where was Junk Plaza again? He told me and I just forgot. Old person bad bedtime sounds like 6-year-old. Let's see. When I was 6, my bedtime was 8 o'clock, and then I would wake up at 5 or 6 a.m. for elementary school. I can't remember. That was a long time ago. I do remember my bedtime would be 8 o'clock. So 6-year-old Crypta would be going to bed right now. But I'm not 6 anymore. Or no. A couple streams ago, someone called me a 6-year-old. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and I think I would wake up at 6 a.m. I think I did. And then I think I started waking up at 5 around high school. I think it was around high school. Somewhere around there. Where's Kowloon? I believe it's here. Junk Plaza was here. I'm behind chat, dang. What is odd with 5 o'clock? I mean, it's not an odd time. I've just learned that apparently a lot of people don't wake up at 5. A lot of people apparently don't wake up at 5. After they're done with school, most people don't wake up at 5. And it tends to be like between 6 to 7 instead. But I like to get my day started early, so I wake up pretty early. 5, 6 is just normal times to wake up. I agree. I've always felt 5 and 6 was normal. But like, I talked to my best friend who works a 9 to 6, and then she tells me that she wakes up at like 7:30, and I'm like, and then she's like, I just can't do early times. Like, I'm not a morning person. I can't wake up early. And I was just like, I feel like that we would have to wake up at like 5 or 6 when we were in high school. But I guess, I mean, technically school works differently in different counties and states and stuff. So I guess that's another thing. But yeah, my best friend hates waking up early. She told me she wakes up at like 7:30 to 8 for her job. And then most of the people that I work with come in at 9 as well, so I assume they wake up much later as well. But I go to work at 7:30. I chose those hours because I like to be done with my day as soon as possible. So I wake up at 5. What kind of work times are those? You mean like the 9 to 6? So most people in the States work the 9 to 6 job, or they used to call it the 9 to 5. Now it's really the 9 to 6. There are some people who work 8 to 5, and then there's people like me who work 7 to 4. But typically the average person works from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Because I guess people like their sleep, or people like going to bed later and waking up later, I guess. It's 6 here. 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. Most jobs in Sweden is 7 a.m. to, is that 8? No. 4? 7 to 4? 7 to 4. Sorry. I had to do conversions in my head. I was like, that's 4. Yeah, that's what I prefer. I prefer 7 to 4. But I think I don't know why 9 to 6 is the norm here, but it is. That's just how it's set up. That's just how the country's set up pretty much. Which is funny because like schools can start as early as 7 a.m. But that's also not very healthy for teenagers, so it's 6 a.m. where you're, oh my god, Twister, I hope you didn't lose any sleep trying to catch the stream. Definitely my Saturday stream is at a different time. Oh, that might end up being actually a lot more early than you. Oh no, than original. But yeah, I'm trying to do 2 separate times because before I was working my full time again, I had a different stream time, which worked for most people. And it seems like there are some streams where having like the afternoon works for some people and then evening works for other people. So it seems like it just I'm trying to keep like both of them actually. So I think I'm gonna keep it consistent, one stream on the weekend and then one stream on the weekday.